Neat, sweet, petite. So yeah, Alicia show one, a glimpse to you and no one, but y'all play a whole one, the Adams Family.
What up, y'all?
What's
What's the
going
business?
on?
Y'all know what time it is. It's 9 o'clock. So guess what? The BNC podcast is about to start.
Right now.
Now y'all know how we get down. We are your host,
Your girl, the Jazzy Diva.
and it's your boy Ed Scotty. But tonight, it's a different story. It's the Halloween edition. So we switched it up a little bit, you know? I'm the pimp,
And
pimpin'
I'm
Durk.
Miss Freddie.
You know what I'm talking about? How y'all doing out there tonight, man? I know y'all doing good. Halloween is approaching. Y'all know we get in the mood for the holidays. Which a lot of people say the holidays it's not Halloween. But you know, the kids love the holidays for Halloween because they get to eat candy
Yes.
and get raggedy teeth and you know how things go. So the breakdown of this, we are about to start the sports edition. I gotta switch it up again. Yeah, boy, Pimpin' Durham. This is about to start the sport edition. Now, get what? Y'all know I rock with Colorado. You know they going to a bowl game, y'all. For all my people that rock with the Prime Minister, Deion Sanders, Shadur, Shiloh, man, I rocks with my people because you know that's our last name. So we gotta rock with them. So check this out, y'all. We finally ranked. We ranked number 24 in the Pac-12, you know what I'm saying? We are now 6-2. We beat Cincinnati 34-22. We are now 6-2. Guess what? Cincinnati's 5-3. Next week is a bye week for Colorado, so you know we're getting ready for that to pop off, man. We're gonna see what's going on with the bowl games and everything, man. I still gotta rock with the boys, you know what I'm saying? Because this is our hometown. Tennessee Titans got score drug again by Detroit Lions, which I told y'all last week what was gonna happen. The score is 52-14. So now we are 1-6. 1-6, and Detroit Lions at 6-1. Maybe we are gonna get the number one draft pick. Maybe we are, maybe we ain't. Who knows? But we are gonna get one or two. One of them. And you know, I think it's 2027, 2028, man, we are gonna host a Super Bowl in Tennessee. So you know it's gonna be dump out there. Tennessee Vols, they had a bye week this week. Next week starts a new month. It's November. And we will be playing in Kentucky, my hometown. So you know how we get down. So guess what, y'all? NBA has started. NBA has started. Memphis Grizzlies, they off to a good start.
Yes. My boy Jai back.
He's back. Ja back, Clark back, Jackson back, Smart back. You know, last year, man, everybody started breaking down, getting hurt. Ja Morant was only in for maybe 4 or 5 games when he approached back to the season. Then he got hurt again. He had to go into surgery. But guess what, man? He came back. We're doing strong. We're 2-1 right now. So hopefully we can keep him healthy and we can make it to the playoffs strong. And, you know, we can get it in. Austin P. Homecoming. It was a good turnout in Tennessee. Unfortunately, they lost the homecoming. So, but I will tell y'all, man, my cousin made the Ring of Honor. Christopher Fletcher, he got his name put on the wall, man. So salute.
Shout out to him.
You know, that's my people's mate, so we get it in. Now, Miss Kruger,
Yes, yes.
you know what time it is.
Y'all ready to rock out with your girl?
It is time
It's time. It's time.
for the hot
Yes.
topics.
So,
Take it away.
y'all already know how your girl get down. Today, we're going to do a little something different. Before I start jumping into what I got for my hot topic today, I want to shout out to all my people that's on here because I do see y'all in here. What's up, what's up, what's up?
Hey, y'all jumping.
Today, it's kind of weird. You know, I don't really know how to feel about this. Some people may agree, some people may not agree. You know, it is what it is. But you know how your girl do. I'm gonna speak my mind, so it is what it is. As we all know, Lil Durk has been arrested with some serious charges. So that alone itself is just something that I really don't know how to feel. A lot of people may think he is a bad guy, but me personally, I don't feel that way. I feel like he's a good guy, you know. I feel like he's just caught up in the, how do you say, the wrong circle of people upbringing, I guess, you know. Then a lot of times fans push things on people. I do want to say, like, I feel like he was brung up in a bad environment. He made it out. I feel like once he made it out, he tried to change things around. But, you know, with the pressure of the world, sometimes we as people can get caught up in that and make decisions that aren't the best decisions for us. Of course, we all know King Von died to gun violence, and that was his boy. So, you know, I feel like he was getting a lot of backlash from the people. And when I say the people, I mean the people on the internet. You know, a lot of times the people on the internet can get you to engage in stuff that you really wouldn't have wanted to engage in. Because I've seen it a lot myself. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have seen it. A lot of people was like, you know, Durk soft, he this, he that, he ain't slid on this, he ain't did this, he ain't did that. And then, with that being said, I felt like it was a lot of pressure for him to do something. Not saying that he wasn't going to do it already, because I honestly feel like he was, and he did, allegedly. and now he's behind bars. With no bond. I don't even think he has a bond. And that's sad, because a lot of times we grow up with people, and we love our people that we grew up with. A lot of times we do leave home when we make it, so to say. A lot of people say, I made it out, and they move away from home. Sometimes they lose touch with people that they grew up with. And I'm not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing. I feel like if you have true friends that you grew up with, I feel like there is still going to be that connection there. Me personally, myself, I do have friends that I grew up with since childhood, and if for whatever reason God blesses me and my husband to make it somewhere far further than where we are in life, I most definitely will still be in contact with those people. But they're not bad influences on me. They always push me to do great things. They always give me the best advice, even when I don't want to hear it. And sometimes we as people don't want to accept that. You got to have real people in your life that's going to push you to do great, push you to do the best things in life, and not listen to the bad stuff that people want you to do. And I feel like being where he was from, it was a lot of pressure on him to do something that he really shouldn't have done. You know, he got kids. I don't know if him and India are married. Are they married or are they just dating? Okay, well, you know, you might as well say they're married. They've been together for a while. So it's like you put your kids and your significant other in
Harm's way.
yeah, you know, and in a place where now they have to be alone, or they can't see their father or their significant other. It's just a lot of stuff to go with that. And with him, I feel like he felt it coming. You know, I listened to his song. He was talking about federal nightmares, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like he knew something like that was coming. Like, he knew eventually something was going to be said. And unfortunately, it was a childhood friend that told on him. So
That's the thing right there, man. I'm gonna have to speak on this one because the dude who actually quote unquote told on him, man, he did 12 years in the feds, and you got out, and you know he did a lot for you.
yeah,
Put money in your pocket.
yeah.
You know what I mean? He made sure you was good when you got out.
Try
Matter
to
of
put you
fact,
in a better position in
yeah,
life.
he got you a great lawyer because you even said it yourself. With
it's just hard to speak on.
Yeah,
Because
man.
it's like we don't know what all happened. And on the BNC podcast, we don't like to try and overly voice our opinions on certain situations like most podcasts do, because you don't know what happened. You don't know what was going down with the whole story, but we do know that he allegedly was wearing a wire for 2 years, and that ain't, to me, that ain't cool. Like, even if you did do something that you wasn't supposed to be doing, I feel like for someone to be that close to you and to be wearing a wire the whole time, trying to deliberately set you up for failure when they helped you out so much, it's like damn, really? That's how you getting down? And it's like, now you putting your people in danger. You know what I'm saying? It's like a never going cycle that's just gonna keep going and going and going, because now your people gonna be in the hot seat, because it's gonna be some retaliation to that.
So yeah, it was really supposed to be Little Durk fans that's saying why you're not sliding for Vaughn,
Yes.
why you not sliding for him, why you not sliding, like y'all was just so critique about dude sliding for a dead man when you knew that this man had multiple kids and a woman that you really cared about because he fought back for it. So now he's sitting in a cell and she's out here trying to figure out the next move.
Right.
You know, these charges,
Serious.
they lead up to either life in prison or, the
The
death penalty.
Yes.
And now all you got is memories of his music
Right.
because of y'all. And even though he's in his 30s now, but when this happened, he was still in his 20s, which I still consider as a young cat that what I'm saying was still trying to eat. He had his own company. He grinded. He signed a lot of people. Half of the people that he signed is locked up on charges that happened in Chicago.
Yeah.
Now, even with Durk being gone, like I said, there was a lot of people standing outside of the jail, trying to say free him. That might not help, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really,
It's crazy.
yeah, like y'all
Because
tempted
it's like,
this man to
right,
be
to
on that path.
Yeah, to be on demon time, and then now that he locked up, oh, he was dumb. He shouldn't have did this. He shouldn't have did that. It's like, and that's the point that I was trying to make. Like, you can't listen to these people on the internet, man. These people on the internet they crazy. Like, we see it and we just starting off.
Yeah.
Like, it's like people always are gonna have something to say, rather if it's negative, positive, whatever. People are always gonna have their little shit to talk. I'm just gonna say it. Like, they always gonna be out there to be talking. And it's like, you gotta make some smart decisions, especially when you in that stage in life where you done made it out of that upbringing that you had. Like, you gotta move smarter than that. Like, and he tried, like, allegedly he tried to move smart about everything that went down, but it's like, you could try to move as slick as oil, but if somebody in your camp is doing too much talking, it ain't no way around it. Like, it ain't no way around that. Like, you gotta be real. You gotta be on your P's and your Q's, man, because when it comes to doing time or getting caught up in something that's bad, when you doing it, everybody all for it. You know what I mean? Like, everybody all for it. They cool. They feel like I'm gonna get a record deal or I'm gonna get this money. You know what I'm saying? But then when you get in the hot seat and stuff get real, so them feds start coming, that's where it's really gonna test you, because a lot of people gonna start talking. You know what I mean?
I don't know if dude is where you gonna go.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. And even if he was to go somewhere, you can't move everybody.
So and
you know what I'm saying? You can't move everybody. So it's like, now you putting your family in danger, because it ain't gotta be somebody that Durk know personally. It could, because these fans is crazy.
Yeah, man.
Fans are crazy out here.
Boosie said it on point. He said, when you do make it, you must leave your city because your closest friend is gonna be your enemy. You dig what I'm
Not all
saying?
of them.
And
I
it's a
feel
lot of
like,
hatred.
yeah, I feel like not all of them. I feel like, and that to me, like I said, that determines who your real peoples are. Because a person that's been secretly hating on you from the beginning anyway, that's gonna be the person that turn their back on you and bite you when you got your back turned.
I will say this. I said it to myself. We ever pop off and do good, I gotta
We out
take
here.
my whole family,
We
brothers
out
and
here.
sisters, mamas.
We
We
out
got,
here.
yeah. Cause
We
I
out
ain't
here.
finna leave not one of them so anybody can hurt my family.
You know,
Real
because
talk.
that's basically what the next move most likely gonna be. And it's crazy to say. It's like if you live that life, that's what you got to deal with. Like this is what you got to expect. Did he expect his childhood friend to be the one to be trying to talk and tell? Absolutely not. I don't feel like he felt like that was coming because he wouldn't have had him that close to him. But it's like you gotta watch it. You gotta watch the people that you have all up in your mix because ain't everybody solid. A lot of people like
Yeah,
to put on
nah.
a mask.
I really think right now snitching is the new thing.
I ain't going to jail. I'm telling you.
Hey man, if you can't do the time, bruh, you
Don't
shouldn't
be
even
doing
get
the crime.
involved in no.
Don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
Man, all my life as a youngster, man, I done did time. And it ain't cool being around a bunch of hard ankles, man. You know what I mean? That's why I had to switch it up and do what I had to do and become a man. Start handling my business, making sure that I can stay out on these streets.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't cool. You can't even trust the people on the inside.
Man,
You
what
feel
you
me?
said.
Because they don't want to see you leave.
Right.
So if they know that you finna get out, you know what I mean?
They gonna start picking with
They
you.
gonna start picking with you.
I'm going through it personally. I ain't going through it personally right now, but my brother locked up right now. Shout out to him, J to B. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they let
sure.
him out. You know.
For sure.
And
Now imagine now, I done been through it too. Now I remember this was real, man. This was almost Christmas time, and it was time. It was almost time for me to get out, and man, somebody got stealing out of my basket, and he got caught. He got caught, and he really got caught. But instead of him getting put in the hole, I got put in there, and I didn't get out till damn near Valentine's Day. You know what I mean? Like I had hopes of getting out, seeing my kids, but it didn't work out that way. So like right after that little mission, I was like, I'm done. I'm finna find me a 9 to 5, and I'm finna handle business the way I'm supposed to. You know what I mean? Like now I got a real family, man. I ain't. That's nothing for me. But I will tell you this: I be damned if I let anything happen to my family.
right.
I go back,
Right.
and I'm telling you. So you know, y'all just keep it in your head.
Keep it in there and let it sink in there. You know, I always got to give some positive input. You know, I ain't saying everybody gonna be perfect in life because nobody's perfect. God made nobody perfect, and God does forgive. You know, He forgives. So we all gonna sin. But I will say this: being in them streets, it ain't nothing there for you. Being in them streets is not there for you. Any young adults is listening to this right now, my advice to you would be to get out of them streets, man, because it ain't nothing there but a graveyard or
Penitentiary.
a sale. And in both of those places, we don't want our young generation to be,
Yeah.
or anybody to be. You know, everybody got family. You got moms, dad, aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers and sisters. You know, friends, real friends. You know, and you know we don't want. And it's easier said than done, but you know we gotta, as people, try and do better, man. We gotta try and do better, even where we from here. Like it's just death after death after death after death, shooting after shooting, and it's like, when is this gonna stop? Like these younger kids don't have anything to look up to. You know what I mean? Like that's what they feel like is it's the hit thing to do. Like I gotta be in a gang. I gotta carry this toolie. I gotta You know, I got to stand on business. What they say, I got to stand on business.
Man, you
Playing
know
with me,
these
I ain't finna
movies.
play with y'all.
These movies is what's really, you know what I'm saying, putting these type of scenarios in these boys and these women head. You know what I mean?
That and the lyrics to these songs.
Yeah, and I can admit, you know, I do that type of music, but it's music that I'm writing. Like it's a movie that you're trying to put in your head. That's why you're writing.
Right.
But you know, if you grew up, you know, and I hate to say this, if you grew up in one parent home, you know, especially just the mom, you know what I'm saying, and not having a father, or some fathers not having a mother,
Right.
it'll put you in that mind frame that, man, I gotta do something. I gotta do this.
Right.
Which they start flipping, start hustling. You know what I mean? Then they get too big headed with the money,
Right.
and then they start making this money game into a game.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you swear you standing on business, here come murder.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So
because they make it seem that way. Like
yeah.
you ain't talking about nothing if you ain't got no body.
Right.
You know, you a weak nigga if you let this slide. You know, like, and it's sad, man. It's sad that this is what it comes to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if you lose somebody close to you, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? So it's like I ain't blaming him for if he did what they are accusing him of, because it's like what would you do if it was, you know, your people? You know what I mean? And I feel like to give somebody life for that, it's insane. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's insane to do that when you have people out here that are molesting people, raping people,
giving them 5 days in jail, and then
out.
you out.
Like, it's like, come on, like there's people, there's monsters out here that are doing way more worse, and they get little time. Like,
Murder
you know
for
what I
hire
mean?
is something serious.
It is, but at the same time, it's like, if he did that, you know, does it make it right? No. But it's like, okay, you harmed somebody that was close to me, so, you know, it's a possibility that somebody could do something to try to harm you or somebody that you're close to. And none of it is right. But you have people out here that do things to people and nobody has did anything to them. You know what I mean? Like, they just somebody walking home from school or walking home from work, they minding their business. This is something that they do every day. It's a routine. They don't have a car. You know, they walking home and it's a maniac out there that's lurking for absolutely no reason at all. They just, you know, decided, oh, I'm going to kill and rape somebody today. They ain't did nothing to me. Ain't nobody did nothing to me, but this is just what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And they do it. They eventually get caught for doing it. And then they get 10, 15 years. You know what I mean?
It'll say 10, 15 on paper, but they'll be
Right.
out in 4.
You know what I'm saying? And then they right back out here because they supposedly had good behavior while they was locked up. And now they back out again, raping and killing somebody else a month or two later. Sometimes it don't even go that long. Sometimes it'll be a week they be out. They done raped and killed somebody else. And it's like, them are the people that you should lock up for life. You know what I mean? Like, you should take nobody's innocence like that. And you able to just harm somebody else. A lot of the times because, you know, I love watching my crime TV.
Yeah.
And I love watching it. Okay? I watch it every day. And it's like I'm watching these episodes on here. And it's like, majority of the time, the other people that they killed after that, they had just got out. They just got out. Half the time, half of them, it ain't even been a month they been out. They done killed somebody else. And it's like, why did you even let this person back out? That person's life would have been saved. You would just left that maniac where they deserved to be. I don't care how good you've been behaving in there. You ain't got no choice but to behave good in there. Because you in there. You ain't raping and killing nobody in there because you can't. I mean, you can, but you can't because you're around a bunch of men and stuff. And a lot of times, them are cowards that ain't gonna even attempt to try to do nothing to no man. So it's like, why did this person be allowed to get out? Why did this person have a bond? Half of them be out on bond.
You know, some of these lunatics wake up thinking about
Murder.
and rape.
Like, what positions you to think about that? Like, you got to be a sick, silly motherfucker to sit there and wake up and think about doing it. Like, something got to, like, it's like, do you have a piece of your brain missing or something? If you just hop in your car and just be riding around, lurking, looking for me. And that's why, and I watch stuff like that, and that's why I don't like people looking at me. I don't mean no harm. I ain't stuck up. I ain't none of that. But I do not like people sitting there staring at me for too long. If I catch you staring at me for too long, I'm going to say something loud as hell and stuff.
And she prepared.
Definitely prepared. You're going to run up on the wrong person. And I'm going to let you know, everybody in this store going to know, you making me feel uncomfortable. Why in the hell is you looking at me for this long? Do you think you know me or something? Like, what's on your brain?
I'm going to say it again. And she's prepared.
So it's like, don't try no silly shit. Because Miss Kruger going to come get you.
Lead it.
You know? So it's like, with that being said, it's people out here that do way worse, just wake up on bullshit and get right back out. So someone that did something, and again, I will say, if he did do what they are saying that he is being accused of, if he did do it, am I saying it's right? No. Am I saying it's an excusable reason to do something like that? No. But at the same time, life, death penalty for something like this, when you don't do it to people that do way worse, that is what I don't find right.
Also, you gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand, man. Like, before we even say something, I always study too. Like, this man have lost so many in his circle.
Right.
To murder. You know what I mean? And to prison. He lost his brother. You know what I'm saying? His real blood brother. Also with Vaughn. I mean, it's just a few that he's lost. Man, he just got his father back in his life. You know?
Right.
You don't think that this man thinks about this every day. And like I said, man, the man had a good career.
Yeah.
Man just got a Grammy. The man just got the key to the city of Chicago. And then the next week, he gets picked up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you don't think that this is in his mind frame every day. Now he got a lot to think about. Matter of fact, last month he went to rehab. You know, they cleared everything inside of him, you know what I'm saying? To make sure he was focusing.
Right.
I don't know if he felt that they was coming for him, but he cleared everything out of his pathway. Also,
I feel like he was just trying to do better. Like, I feel like he was trying to do better. He had a good woman on his hands.
yeah.
And he was trying to do better. But it's like, you can try to do better, but if you got them past problems following you around, it make it even worse when you got people constantly bringing it up. What you gonna do? He a weak nigga. He ain't do this. He ain't did this. And it's like, okay, I gotta slide because I got this image I gotta uphold. You know what I mean? Like, I'm rapping about it. I'm talking about it, and I got this image that I gotta keep up with. So I gotta do something. And allegedly, he did do something. And now, it's like, now what's up? You know what I mean? Like, was it really worth it?
And he's locked up in a different state. He's not even in his state.
You know what I mean?
So that's something else. You know what I mean? And then he's gonna get transported to another spot.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm my young people out here, you know, even if you're older, it don't matter. Ask yourself that. Like, you can do something, but is you really prepared for that? Like, is you really prepared for that? Is you really prepared to be locked down with no bond, no nothing, facing the death penalty, facing life?
Because you talking about you stand on business?
Because you want to stand on business.
But you gonna stand in that cell with this thin ass mat and a nasty ass sheet Believe me, I'm trying to tell y'all this for a reason.
Well, people telling you what to do 24/7.
Yeah.
They're gonna tell you when to wake up. They're gonna tell you when to take your ass in there and lay
Hearing
down.
them doors open 4 or 5 times to make
Gonna
sure
tell you
you
when
up.
to eat.
Y'all better get it together, man, because it's real, man. And plus, man, life is too short. There's so much stuff happening in the world, man, and this shouldn't be one of them.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? The racism, you know what I'm saying? It still exists.
Definitely.
It ain't never stopped. Ain't nobody stopped it. No Malcolm X, no Martin Luther King, no Farrakhan. Nobody stopped it yet.
No.
You feel me?
It's because that's something that's been embedded in people. And racism is something that's taught. So
And-
it's passed on down from generation to generation to generation.
I mean, even in your own race, you still get hate. Matter of fact, that was a prime example right there.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I just this is something that we all gotta pray for and pray about.
Yes.
And it ain't just about him. It's about everybody.
You know what I'm saying? We got to do better as our people. We got to do better, man. You know what I mean? We got to do better.
So now, you know, we ran over a little time, so man, we just got to see what's up with our peoples
Of course, of course.
on the line before we get up off of here.
You know what I mean?
What's up, bro? Thanks for popping in. Thanks for popping in.
Miss Santa's preaching. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know. Got to keep it positive.
I see you here, man. We're glad you back too, family.
Shout out to you, baby. How y'all doing tonight?
We're going to have to call y'all the BNC gang because, you know, y'all always supporting us. Y'all,
And y'all
always
come
with
back.
us. Y'all keep coming back, man.
Yeah, so we love it, baby. We love it.
Man, Nick, man, thank you. Thank you for that's my boy right there. That's my little bro, man. He keeps popping up, man. He show more love than a little bit, man. Shout out to him.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you, baby.
The Memphis. Hey, man, I hope Memphis jumping this year. We need them. And we didn't even get to go watch them play last year because, you know, Ja was out. Or the year before we went to go check him out. So hopefully we go back this year and he's showing out.
I don't want to go unless he playing.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I hate to say it like that, but I'm just keeping it real. You know what I mean? Gonna keep it real.
But it was fun even when he wasn't playing.
Yeah, it was. It was fun. But I was mad, though. I was secretly mad, like I thought he was going to be playing. They wouldn't even let him in. I was upset.
Listen, go check Cold Rain fast. Coma push up, please. Man, what you rapping about, man? That man rapping on here. He rapping it right, Nathan. You want to get signed off this, right?
No. Man. We missed a lot of comments. I don't even know if we can scroll back up. But, man, all of y'all that was checking in with us, we apologize. You know, we was trying to really touch a sensitive spot.
For real, man. I don't understand the other language, man, but thank you for popping up. I don't understand that.
Yeah, we don't.
But, man.
You speak English.
Yeah. So, y'all listen, man. If y'all haven't did it yet, please like, subscribe, share our content, hit that notification bell. Y'all gonna see us pop up every time, man.
Every Sunday.
So, I know y'all like Miss Kruger. You know what I'm saying? She had the swag. You know what I mean? I gotta give it to her. And, you know, pimp of the year. Come on now. Y'all can't hate on it. Y'all can't hate on it. You know what I'm saying? Halloween is approaching. Make sure if y'all take y'all kids trick-or-treating, don't let them eat the candy first.
Check them bags.
Check them bags.
Because there's some evil people out here for no reason.
Yes.
Make sure y'all check them bags, man. Make sure you dig to them candies. And for the people that is doing silly stuff like that, stop. Yeah. Let them kids enjoy their candy, man.
Hey, it might not be nothing else in there. They might pick up a chocolate X-Lax. And you know what happens after that?
Because I did when I was little.
I probably did it too. I don't know. But, man, we really thank y'all. We thank y'all so much.
Thank y'all, man, for tuning in and keeping up with y'all people, man. We love y'all. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channels, you know what I mean? The notification bell so you can know when we going live and stuff like that. You know, when we post content, y'all can keep up with us. So, most definitely, Again, we want to thank y'all. Thank you. And
Listen, also, man, on the days like through the week, you are gonna see us. You know what I'm
thank you,
saying?
Jacob.
You gonna see us 1-on-1. You know, she got a lot of stuff to talk about. I know she's still on R. Kelly and P. Diddy. She gonna keep y'all informed. I mean, some of the topics that I got to talk about, man, I'm really talking about a lot of sports and, you know, the hip-hop game. So, man, y'all be watching out for us, man, because we out here. You hear me?
You hear me?
Hey, listen. Y'all enjoy y'all Halloween, man. And we'll see y'all next Sunday. You dig?
Peace out.
BNC gang, we out of here.